Do you want to know how to get paid to sleep and how much you potentially can earn by doing this? Then this video is for you. My name's Michael and I love testing different ways to make some extra money, and sometimes I come across some quite unusual methods, and one way is to get paid to sleep, and yes, it is possible, and yes, I do mean literally by sleeping. It's not just some kind of hype about magic ways to become rich without doing anything that doesn't really work. I'm talking about literally getting paid to sleep. And there are methods like that. And in this video, I will share 5 legit ways to find ways to earn like this. So before going over the 5 methods I want to show you, let's just talk a little bit about how much you potentially can earn by doing these different things. And it really depends on the tasks or jobs you get involved with. It will vary. Some of them might pay you up to like $250, $300 per night, where you come in, for example, to a lab and sleep. More about which kind of options that is, but I cannot say that for sure. Some of them will pay a lot less, some might be more, and also the options I will show you in this video is for inspiration, so you have an idea about, oh, I didn't even know that was an option to potentially earn like that. So if they are not available in your country or in your location, then just use this as inspiration and search for these kind of opportunities in your specific country, because it will give you some ideas about what companies are looking for, and then it's just easier to go out and look for it in case these specific options are not available for you. But let's now then get to the list. Before doing that, I just want to give a quick shout out to the sponsor of this video, Freedom24, but also a little bit more about them later. But let's now get to the list. But I just want to make clear, it's not a prioritized list. It is just a list that you can use for inspiration. You can apply for all of them or just the ones you want. So it's not that the one I show first is the worst or the best. That is really up to your preferences. So let's now get to it. So the first option you have to find jobs or tasks where you can get paid to sleep is by doing, for example, clinical trials. There's a website called clinicaltrials.gov, and you can go there and you can search for conditions or diseases. And for example, if I have something with sleep, then you can see that it's different, or you could just search for sleep and then search and see what kind of clinical trials. Of course, that doesn't mean that you can just apply no matter what. This is only if you have certain sleep disorders, and you can see there's a lot of descriptions. You can see the locations. There are some here. There's one in Pakistan, there's one in Texas, there's one in Minnesota, one in Beijing, one in New York, one in Egypt. So there's a lot different ones. Some of them have been completed, but you can go and check out which ones they are. It's of course a little bit, takes a little bit of effort, and you need to apply for it, and there's no guarantee you will be accepted. But you can see there's quite a lot. Right now there's 6,214. Some of them, they have been completed, but it's something to keep an eye on, and you can just click it and see exactly what you potentially would get to participate. This one is definitely one that has a lot of different options, as you can see, and even in different countries. So the next option is to go to a website called FlexJobs. And there you can go and find all kind of different jobs and freelance jobs. But one thing that many people do not know you can look for here is to look for sleep. It's not trials like what I showed before, but sometimes, it's not often, I want to make that clear, but sometimes you can find people that are looking for you to test different mattresses and get paid to do that. So you will get paid to sleep on a new mattress and then tell your opinion about it. That's pretty cool in my opinion. But you can see there's also one near you have to be a sleep and mattress writer, so then you would need to talk about it there, or there's different options when it comes to sleep. The exact ones where you get paid to, for example, test mattresses, they are not that often, but it's just a little fun extra thing you can keep an eye on. As an alternative way, you can also just look for companies that produce mattresses in your local area and contact them. Sometimes they are looking for people to test mattresses and are willing to pay for that. So that's kind of a little extra way to do that. Personally, I think that's a pretty cool way to get paid to just sleep on new mattresses and test them. So the next option is called sleepassociation.org, and you can see this is American Sleep Association, so that's mostly for the US, and they do different clinical trials. You can go to the website and you can read about the different treatments, and because they do these treatments, they also sometimes need to do different tests with people that have these different sleep disorders. So this is also mainly interesting or relevant if you have some kind of sleep disorder. But you can see, even though it's called the American Sleep Association, there's a link there where you can find also international clinical trials. So you can click there and see the different studies as the National Institutes of Health, and there you can get some idea, inspiration. You will search for the sleep, for example, and then you will go there, read about the project, and you can see how you apply, and then you have to wait for a reply, of course, and then you will of course also there be able to see before you apply how much you potentially would earn. So that's another great option for this. And we have 2 more options to go over, but before going over those, just a quick message from the sponsor of this video, Freedom24. So if you're looking for an easy way to start investing in stocks, EFTs, bonds, or for an easy way to participate in IPOs, then you should definitely check out Freedom24. It is very user-friendly and very easy to get started, even if you're a complete beginner at investing in stocks. You just go to the website and sign up for free, and the whole process, including even getting your account approved, only takes around 15 minutes, and then you can get started right away. You just simply start by depositing funds, and then you can choose which stock exchange you want to buy from, or you can just search for the stock, specific stock, if there's one you want to buy, and choose that, and then choose to buy it. And it is just as easy to sell it again when you want to take your profit. In addition to this, you can also get different invest ideas on Freedom24 and many other platforms. They would charge a lot of money to give you ideas like this, but on Freedom24 you get access to this completely for free. And overall, the fees also on Freedom24 are very low compared to what they are on many other platforms. And as a special bonus, because you're watching this video, Freedom24 has agreed to give you a free stock worth of up to potentially more than $1,000 just by signing up. All you need to do to get this free stock is to just sign up via the special invitation link in the description below, and then you'll be able to claim a free stock right away. So make sure to check that out. So next option is Harvard Medical School. They are doing different research studies on sleep, and there you can also apply to become a part of it. And this is just one example at this Harvard Medical School. But if you do not live close to that, then there are medical schools all over the world. So then just go to their website or contact them. Often universities do different clinical trials and research studies and follow-up interviews, and they pay for the participation as well. So that's another way to do that. You can go Harvard there as one example, but as mentioned, many medical universities or schools will have different studies like that. So the last option I want to go over is quite unusual. It's not the same as the others where you get paid literally to sleep. This is just a little extra one because I know people love these kind of passive income apps, and I have a website where I have a list of different income apps. So it's not where you get paid to sleep, because you can also get paid when you're awake for these ones, because it's different apps that you can install, and you can claim free coins daily just by doing what you already do. Sometimes you need to click a button, sometimes you just need to set it up, and then you will earn automatically when you're online. So that's just a little extra thing. It's not literally to get paid to sleep as the other options are. It's just a little extra fun thing to earn some extra money, because I know people love these apps, and personally I use all of these myself as well, because they are a really great way to just earn a bit extra on this side also. So I'll leave a link for that below so you can go there and check that out also if you think that sounds like something you would also test out. So as you can see, it is actually possible to get paid to literally sleep. It's really interesting that that is possible. Of course, for some of the options, you need to have certain sleep disorders, but if you have that, then it can be great to get more knowledge about it, maybe even treatments for it, and get paid to do it at the same time. And there are plenty of options also internationally. And if not, then as I mentioned, there are some different ways where you can use the inspiration I gave you now to find options in your local area. And then there was the last option where it's more like passive income apps you can just use no matter where you are. That can also be an extra little fun way. They will not pay you as much per hour, for example, as the other options, but that's something you can do no matter where you live, no matter your background, even if you do not have sleep disorders or anything like that. And you can find more information through a link below for some of the options that I mentioned. And if you have any experiences with any ways to get paid to sleep, these methods or other methods that I have not mentioned, then please feel free to share it in the comments below. That would be great to hear from you as well. But I hope this video helped you, and if it did, then make sure to hit the like button, and also don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out next time's video with tips and tricks about different ways to make some extra money on the side.